Hello everyone, welcome to another video. One of the favorite bands of my youth is disbanding. After 27 years, SUM41 is done. But they will do one last tour and they will put out a double album, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, so much nostalgia about this band. But I'll be honest with you, it would be much harder if Blink was about to do something like that. But it's still sad. Their songs made my days at the skate park way cooler, and they made the soundtrack of American Pie 2 way cooler. But let's have a look at some of my favorite albums and songs of the band. At first, there's All Killer, No Filler, produced by Jerry Finn.
Jerry Finn! Mr. Finn, please come here.
Jerry Finn did a lot of pop-punk albums back in the days, especially Blink-182, Enema of the State, Take Off Your Pants and Jacket, the Untitled album, and also Boxcar Racer and Plus 44 and All Killer No Filler. And it's got that early 2000 vibe that just hits different, you know. I remember jamming this album all the time on my USB MP3 player at the skate park or later in my car. Oh well, it was a great time. Although I still think that the classic Blink-182 albums like Enema of the State, Take Off Your Pants and Jacket are still better than All Killer No Filler. It's still a great album. I just tried to write my favorites of the album down and I ended up writing down every single song of the album. So yeah, I mean there are songs like Nothing on My Back, Fat Lip, Rhythms, Motivation, In Too Deep, Handle This, Crazy Amanda Bunk Face.
I don't wanna hear you bitch no more. I just gotta run for you.
And they're all such killer tracks, so the name of the album really is true. And I even did a pretty successful acoustic cover of In Too Deep with my cousin, so thanks to everyone who checked this one out. It's got like, I think 90,000 views or so, so thank you!
It took so long for this to die, and I hate it when you fake it.
And before I forget, this channel now offers channel memberships, so if you want to support my work, I would be forever grateful. Go check out the link in the description. The second one is Does This Look Infected? And if I had to pick one favorite album, I think this might be it. It just has the perfect mix of that pop-punk vibe, but it's still so unique and so special, SUM41-ish, with like slightly metal elements in it, and I like the combination. So this is really the SUM41 album for me, although I maybe even listened to the other albums more than I did listen to this one. But after all these years, I'm still coming back to that record because, I don't know, it just has something special to it. I mean, it has songs like Hell Song as an opener. It's so great, it has a great riff. Or Over My Head. Now I'm in over my head with something I said. Yeah, it's not quite my range. And before I forget to mention, I love these kind of rap style parts in some of their songs like Fat Lip or Thanks for Nothing on this album.
I'll never take part in the growing population. I'm stolen to the party like my name was El Nino.
And have you noticed the parallels to Zebrahead? Because they used this kind of rap style all over their songs, so it's a big part of their music, and I think that's pretty cool. And there's Chuck on number 3, or number 3, I don't know why I even count, yeah. And if you're looking for an even more special mix of genres, then this is probably your album to go, because on this album everything is like really like metal meets punk / pop punk, and I always thought it was a pretty crazy mix, but I was really digging it because I've never heard a mix like this before of genres, like metal meets pop punk, pretty crazy. Although I like the album, I have to admit I like fewer songs from that record than from the other albums. But it gives me some really great nostalgic memories when I listen to it, and that's just great. I think Open Your Eyes and 88 are my favorites of the album.
I hope someday you have it all.
And number 4, the last one for me, is Underclass Hero, because after that album I kind of lost the band for me. That was the last album of SUM41 that I really listened to. It's a cool album, but it lacks in that originality, in this uniqueness of the other albums. Some songs just sounded too much like Green Day with this vocal effect. Some compositions sounded even a little Blink 182-ish. There are still some jams on it, like With You or Underclass Hero or March of the Dogs that I really like. But yeah, it was a little weaker than the other ones before. And of course, after that, there were a lot of albums. Even the latest, I checked them out, and there are cool songs on it. But I found the sound of the production to be not that good. It's fine, don't get me wrong, but it has something to it that makes it sound like plastic. So, but what can I say? I mean, it's a great loss for the pop punk community. SUM41 was a really great band and they had so much hits and they made all of our youths better, I guess. But I mean, there's a final tour coming, there's a final double album coming, and the singer said that they're doing 2 albums because one will be more of their classic pop punk stuff and the other one will be more of their like metal stuff. So basically we're maybe getting one that's all killer no filler style and one that's Chuck style, and that would be really rad. But let me know in the comments what you think about SUM41 disbanding, and if you'd like to learn more about Blink-182's most progressive songs, my top 10 list, then click on this video and I see you in the next one.